Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's for Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he's got it already past the first down marker. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting, they thought with certain formations, they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Pressure is coming. He breaks free. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Trojans pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going. Got him. He's sacked.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place and gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run the option. They'll toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. And now the handoff. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 1st and goal, handoff. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Running a quarterback sneak here. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Running through the tackle. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Commodores look to keep this drive moving. And then first down, right back to the running game.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback's got it on the option. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? It's an option look. Pitch to the back. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The shotgun running play call. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's a quarterback keeper. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
And we're going to throw now on 1st down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking, interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll run the option. Quarterback still with the football. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They try to run it with the option. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfect. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
And the Trojans looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, SC. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. Already has 1 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, USC.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. It's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
This offense is clicking. Clearly, everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. A quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Bringing pressure. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can snip it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
And the Trojans line it up with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's no good. He missed the extra point.
That keeps the score. USC 20, Vanderbilt 7.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out. He's got some space. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Southern California.
Yeah, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. They'll try the option play here. Maybe he decides to keep it here. Will he score here? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, USC.
But that's just split-second decision-making. It's necessary for the quarterback when running the option. He does a nice job of seeing the defender, brings him in, and then pitches it out to the back. The back takes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, SC. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half.
I get the decision. You're down, but the coach clearly felt like trying to execute a drive this close to the end of the half would be too big of a risk.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this deep to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble now. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Important second down play coming up. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Play down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with the conversion, but keep those sticks moving.
And there's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Here we go. And go.
And here's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Crucial 3rd down play right here. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And now carry here for the fullback. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Commodores will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Becoming a long march, the 11th play coming up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one is no good. And the score remains very lopsided.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. offense getting set. It's second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. That's a design quarterback keeper. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. They can't slow him down. Going the other way, can they catch him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Using his legs here. It's a nice game. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
First and 10 play coming up.
Come on, set. Ready.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He shreds the tackle. Looks like he's going to run it. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Easy. Horn it.
From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he very nearly threw a fourth interception today. Going to set up third down.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Commodores will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? They'll run it here. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Trojans will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here?
Under.
There's the handoff. Ball is free in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Let's go. Ready, go.
And the single back takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Send the back in motion. Hands off to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Receiver in motion now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But we stopped short of the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Here we go.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand.
Okay, ready?
First down and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Gives it to the back. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Got it.
First down here for this offense.
Hey.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They bring him down, but that game moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is roaring.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Southern California. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This is just complete domination. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10.
Easy.
He hands it off from the gun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Receiver makes the catch and moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. We reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Clear. Longer.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds his man. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Commodore starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Pilot.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
It's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Sticking with the running game. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 35-yard attempt. He missed it. And that sums up the game so far.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the offense will just take a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.